What's up, SWAT Nation? It is Tuesday, February 11th, and welcome to the Sports Couch. I'm your host, Craig Bergner. I appreciate you spending some time with us today. Going to be a lot of fun. We're going to get things situated and organized and have ourselves a fantastic Tuesday show. I appreciate everyone joining us today. We're going to talk some NBA action all over the place. We have the All-Star game coming up this weekend, and Luka was back last night, baby. Luka Doncic, his return to a brand new team. That's right. Get Luka to a new team and show him the love. It was a fun return. Can't wait to dive into that. Just want to say a big hello to our friends outside of the Fix Network joining us today. Twitch, YouTube. I believe we're on Facebook already this morning. And, of course, our friends over there on TikTok Live. Hello, everyone on TikTok. We're not even on Facebook today. There you go. The man in the back, the Wizard of Oz himself, through my earpiece, lets me know. I might as well introduce him. Let's get him up here. A fine, friendly hello to you on Tuesday, Nick. Nick, what up, man?
Hey, guy. Hey, man. Sorry to wake you, but you gotta try this.
Hey, you're right.
What's going on? Happy
there
Tuesday.
You go, bow, bow. Hey, look at that. We're crushing today. You know?
Yeah. I will say football feels farther away than ever right now.
You're not kidding, man.
Yeah.
It's a sad day, but you know, turn the page. Let's watch some NBA hoops. Let's talk some NBA hoops, and we can dabble in some NFL throughout. We have the draft to look forward to. There's little bits of NFL pieces that are being, like Debo wants out. You know, there's going to be little things throughout the offseason that maybe will satisfy that itch a little bit, but man, it does feel a long way off.
Yeah.
Sad. You know?
Very sad.
Football makes the world go round. How are you doing today, man?
Not too bad. Watched a Laker win last night and, hung out. Well, how are you?
I'm great. I just want to give a nice big good morning to the TikTok Live and appreciate the audience out there. Appreciate all the likes, you guys. This is fantastic. Starting the day off right. Happy Tuesday to everyone. Nick, the TikTok fam is coming through.
Nice. Shout out TikTok.
Yeah, doing a great job this morning. Big numbers. We appreciate you guys, and I appreciate you joining us at work.
Soon they'll be able to watch the full show.
Yes, we are very much working on this, getting our full show to be able, so you can hear Nick. That's the joy, man. I want you guys to be able to hear Nick over on the side, but now they're stuck with me, man.
Yeah.
You know, the one-sided conversation. But again, I appreciate you guys, appreciate all the hearts, appreciate all the likes, and appreciate all of you joining us today. It's a fantastic feeling, man. I have a hard time with socials, dude. Sometimes they're great, sometimes they're not great, especially in the atmosphere that we live in today. You know, it's a very it just takes a little spark and it's up in flames. But I have a deep appreciation for the TikTok land, man. Yesterday I went on a walk with my dog. You know, just whatever. People can hop in and join your walk, talk to you, whatever. They can sit. They're probably sitting at work, you know, behind a desk, not loving all things in life. And they get to feel like they're out there walking a beautiful dog with you. There's a lot of good in the social media world, and then there's the bad side of things as well. But again, appreciate all you guys, and thanks for joining us today. It's a really cool feeling. Nick, how was your night last night, man?
Not too bad. Got home from work, watched the Bucks game.
The Bucks.
Yeah.
It's a different brand of basketball without Giannis on that team.
Yeah, that's for sure. I think I thought the Warriors looked really good. I think they look a lot better with Jimmy.
Jimmy buckets helps that squad a lot.
Frees up a lot of room for Steph, which is nice.
Yeah, That's just what you need. More room for Steph Curry to get open and, have a little fun on the court. While we're talking Bucks, I was going to save it for later, dude, but what do you think about Kyle Kuzma thus far?
So last night he was 6 of 9 from the field. He had 21 points. He was -7, so not great. I think it'll be interesting to see his fit with Giannis. If he's able to regain any of his shot from 3, it'll look good. But if not, then I have my doubts.
Yeah, the Bucks are just hoping that they can slot him in as that number 3 guy. When Middleton was healthy, Middleton was a great number 3. Now, mind you, he hasn't been healthy for a couple years now.
Right.
Understandable. They can move on from Middleton. I get all that. But if Kuzma can step in and be a very strong number 3 option on that team, it's something the Bucks really need. So,
yep, 100%.
Yeah, not a bad stat line for the Kuz yesterday, but it's different with Giannis. You are 100% correct. Are they taping the Bassmaster or Bass? What is it called?
I'm not sure what it's called. I was just looking over to see if they had started, but it's just Dan sitting back there.
Dan's the man back there. Yeah. All right. So you watched the Bucks. Do anything else last night?
No. Just watch the Bucks game and then watch the Lakers game and then hit the hay. Nothing too crazy.
Action-packed NBA-filled Monday night. Did you dabble in any Monday Night Raw or anything like that?
I did check out Monday Night Raw only for a few minutes. I saw Carlito get beat up by AJ Styles, but that was it.
I caught the very last. I'm gonna have to go back and rewatch it. Ever since now that Ryan is on every single week, I'm gonna have to start keeping up more with the WWE. So I caught the very last match, and that was Logan Paul versus Rey Mysterio.
Oh, nice. Who won?
Logan Paul.
Okay.
It was a match to get to the Elimination Chamber. I figured Logan Paul was gonna win. I'm a big. As a person, I don't know that I like Logan Paul all that much, but as a wrestler, a WWE superstar, I think he's fantastic.
Yeah, I think he's good. Yeah.
Yeah, he's very good.
Athletic.
So athletic, man. He's quite the athlete. So, yeah, that was a good match. Both of them high-flying.
The thing at the Rumble where he jumped onto the announcer's table and then onto the barricade, that was pretty sweet.
So difficult to do. Could you imagine if either of us were trying to do that?
We'd fail on the first jump.
Yeah, we would not. We wouldn't make the jump from the ring to the announcer's table.
Yeah, not a shot.
Halfway, I'd be done. I'd just splat right on the ground. Call it a day. And then the fact that he had the balance to balance on that barricade and then make the jump.
That to me was the hardest part. Balancing on the barricade had to be so hard.
I would have been, and you can't screw it up because
Nope.
your feet hit the ground. You're done. You're out of the Rumble.
100%.
Yeah, so athletic, and the level of precision that he used on there, just incredible. Josiah Johnson in the house. What up, Josiah Johnson? Finally signed that D1 contract, baby.
Nice. Took long enough.
Proud of you. Congratulations, Josiah. You are the man. Loved watching you play this season, and can't wait to follow your career moving forward, dude. Congratulations on signing that contract, getting that D1.
Where did he sign?
All right. South Dakota State, I believe, is where he landed. So
nice.
Hey, all he needed was a shot.
The Jackrabbits.
Get that kid a full ride deal and, let him go to work. He was a ton of fun to watch in high school, and I look forward to watching him.
I knew someone who went to South Dakota State.
What's that?
I knew someone that I played with that I went to South Dakota State. Yeah.
Nice.
I think.
Yeah, I think. Yeah, we appreciate you, Josiah, big time, man.
Yeah,
definitely look forward to watching you.
The running back from Kimberly, he was a year older than me, so he graduated in 2016. Blair Mulholland, he had the record for most yards and touchdowns in a state game. He ended up going to South Dakota State.
Nice. How was his career at South Dakota State? Good?
I don't know. I have no idea, to be honest with you.
Yeah, something we can dive into.
Yeah.
Josiah, anytime you want to reach out, man, I would love to do an interview with you, let you talk, hear about the process and anything you want to talk football, man, just shoot me a message. We can definitely hook that up. I would love to chat with you. Yeah, it's the beauty of social media right here, man. Look at this.
Sir.
Josiah Johnson reaching out to us. How cool is that? So, all right. So Logan Paul, freak athlete, doing his thing. Yeah, did you hit any vids? Do anything fun like that last night?
I did not. No, just hung out. No video games.
It's been a minute for me.
Yeah. Did you
I'm
not play anything last night either?
No. It was a very bland night for me last night. It was like kids were needy. They had stuff going on. Yeah, man, really bland, really straightforward night. I put the trailer for Extracted in the doc. I really wanted to watch it. It was like the premiere last night and didn't get a chance to watch that. Lakers were on and, night just got away from me. But my goodness, it looks like a lot of fun. Have you ever watched the show Alone?
I've heard of it. I've never watched it.
So I am the furthest thing away from a survivalist. If you put me in a tent in the wilderness, I would shrivel up and die very quickly. But man, can I armchair the heck out of watching contestants play in these fun games? Like, what do you like? Second guessing all their moves, because I just know everything.
Yeah, you do.
So in the show Alone, they just they drop you in some remote area, and it's usually somewhere very cold and somewhere very difficult to survive in. So these are trained survivalists, and they drop you in, and you have nothing. Like maybe an axe or something, but it's like no food, no nothing. You just bring your gear. You have to build a shelter. You have to hunt your food. Just wild stuff. And these people are out there as long as they can make it. So you're out there as long as you can, survive, function, whatever, until they tap out. This Extracted show looks like they are using bits and pieces of what Alone is, except they're bringing family members in who can pull the cord if they see you really struggling.
Oh,
and then
interesting.
And then it looks like they do competitions to earn you stuff, like in the Hunger Games. Like they'll drop in, like you need a fire starter or something like that, and it looks like the family inside the compound gets to do a competition, and if you win, then you get to help your person out. So it looks really interesting. Again, I don't know. I've never seen an episode before in my life, but looks really fun and really interesting. And yeah, man, I missed the premiere, but the beauty of TV these days, unlike from when I was a youngster,
you can go back and watch it.
You can go back and watch anytime. Yeah.
I missed Paradise episode 5 last night. It came out.
Oh, that's out too?
Yeah, but the Lakers were playing, so I didn't watch it.
I'm going to tell you, man, at my elderly age, that Laker game was way too late for me.
Dude, that's one of my things is I was going to say is it sucks being, it would be even worse to be on the East Coast, but being a fan of a West Coast team and not being in the West Coast sucks. It really sucks.
It's tough.
Yeah.
I totally agree. Yeah, so it was about 11:45, a little into the fourth quarter where I threw in the towel. I was having a tough time. But
yeah, I always try to tell myself that, LeBron's only got a few years left, and I'm not going to be able to watch him forever. So it's it'll be worth it to stay up late for the game. But sometimes it's really hard.
And I'm going to tell you, man, it's like watching a rainbow form outside right now when you have Luka and LeBron on the same floor together. Those are like my two favorites.
Same, literally same. Yeah.
Yes. I remember when we interviewed you, I'm like, who's the GOAT? You said LeBron, and I'm like, oh, I like this kid already. Let's go. So yeah, man, it's gonna be a lot of fun watching those two mature together and grow together and figure each other out.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, you're right. We got to tough it out. Let's be tired the next day just to watch the greatness that's going to unfold. Yeah,
because one day we're not going to be able to watch it anymore, which seems crazy, right?
You know what's going to happen? It's going to be the same thing as Michael Jordan. In the moment, my God, I was I did not appreciate Michael Jordan as much as I should have. I was young, but not so young that I'm like, oh, I don't know who Michael Jordan is. I did the same thing with Kobe. Did not appreciate his greatness till afterwards. And I feel like a lot of people, when LeBron is done, when it's all said and done, the people that hated LeBron are going to be able to go back and get out of their own way and watch LeBron play and be like, man, I'm really kicking myself because I missed this.
Yeah. That last Kobe game was special. I was never a Kobe guy, and I was crying at that game. It was something else.
Yeah, that's a huge regret of mine. In the moment of Kobe, I did not appreciate what Kobe was doing. I was like, he's a ball hog. I don't really like it. Like, Kobe was a different beast.
Yeah, he was.
And I wish I would have appreciated that throughout what Kobe brought to the floor. But luckily, we live in a day and age where we can hit the rewind button, go back and watch that, and change our views on things. And my goodness, yeah. Sign me up, dude. Kobe may creep into my top 5. Like, he's just that different and that special. So, yeah, a lot of fun. And you're right. We got to tough it out and enjoy what we have with LeBron. The way he's playing, he looks like he can go till he's 50. Like,
well, so that's what he said recently. I mean, it might have been like a month ago now at this point, but someone asked him, like, how long can you play? Not will you play, but can you play? And he said, I can be great for another 5 to 7 years, probably.
100%.
Yeah.
Because where he's slowing down, like, obviously the athleticism slows down a little bit. But he's evolved his game where
tremendously evolved as a shooter. Yeah, he's one of the best shooters in the league all of a sudden. Yeah.
I know. And it's not just sporadic stuff. Like, this is game after game after game. He's extending his range, stepping up, just burying threes. That was never part of his game. So, again, put a check mark in the greatness column of LeBron James.
He's shooting 39%.
Yeah.
And he takes, like, tougher threes than most people. You know what I mean? Like, he takes Steph-style threes, like Steph difficulty threes. Yeah. It's 100%. Incredible.
He's not like, I got to toe the three-point line type range either. Like, he got to
go from the logo.
It's fair game, man. He's like, I'll pull from wherever. So, yeah, man. I mean, you mix that with the Luka Doncic, it could extend LeBron's career even further. I'm really excited, and in the small sample size that we got in Game 1, I walked away pretty excited about that. So,
yeah, weird game. You know, they were obviously like beating the Jazz by like 35 for most of it. Luka, I definitely thought looked a little uncomfortable. I think it's just gonna take time to get used to that. I think his shot will come. Like, I'm not at all worried about that.
You see a lot of that though with an extended layoff, where shots look short.
And especially with him, like, he wasn't able to he had a calf issue, so he wasn't able to do much until recently, which is why I did think he looked a little bit out of shape. But that'll all get better as we go down here.
I have a hard time with that because, like, Luka never really looks like he's in the greatest shape. I think that's just the form of his body, but he's even when he's on the floor in the best shape of his entire life, he's not flying over people. He's not sprinting up and down the floor. So that's where I'm like, I get it. He's not in shape right now, but that's kind of how he plays all the time.
Correct. But you could tell that he was huffing and puffing, and his face was really red. Yeah.
I mean, he looks like a rec league player when you're in your 40s. You know, he's like, oh, get me some water.
Yeah.
I saw him go over to the sidelines a couple times, get some water, even while he was on the floor. Like,
yeah.
I mean, good for him, though. Like, who cares? He's out there, and if that's him at his worst, in his worst shape, Lakers are going to be tough with that lineup.
Agreed.
So, yeah, man, I love Luka. Ever since he was drafted, he's a dude, man. I'll take Luka all day long. So, yeah.
Hallelujah.
Yeah. Anything else that went down last night?
No, not on my end.
Yeah, pretty straightforward evening. let's promote some W7 tonight right here on the Fix platform. W7 Productions. Yeah, hey, let's go. Good cheer, good cheer. W7 Productions tonight right here on Fix. If you don't know what W7 is, W7, it's for the girls. They cover girls sports here in the state of Wisconsin. Do a fantastic job with this. They have 2 games tonight. Green Bay Southwest taking on Notre Dame at 7 o'clock right here on Fix. Dom D'Angelo on the call for that game. Again, Fix is free. Download the app and, watch all the fun programming that we have here on the Fix platform. Or you can go to fix.tv and just enjoy the game and watch the game. The other game that's being televised tonight, Berlin, they're traveling to the Wolf Den in Winneconne. Nick, you know me, big fan of this Winneconne squad. That game kicks off at 7:15. Gary Whipperman has arisen from, I don't want to say the dead because he wasn't dead, but he's making an Undertaker type return tonight. Gary Whipperman on the call in the Wolf Den. It's going to be great times.
I thought he wasn't returning till next week.
I know, man. This guy is
toughing it out.
Maniac.
That's crazy. Yeah.
He says triple bypass. Let's
awesome.
go. I don't care. I'm coming back, baby. You can't hold me down. Yeah. So Gary's back, and I'm knocking on wood. He's not pushing it too hard. Because I have big, bright, shiny Madden Greenway dreams in front of me, man. I want to watch her play. And Gary is the ticket to that. So I'm going to be on the call with Gary. I believe that's the 21st. So coming up right around the corner. Cannot wait to watch Madden Greenway play. But Gary, take it easy, man. Hopefully the heart is ticking and you're feeling great. And we'll be able to talk all things with Gary on Friday this week on the Full Court Press. But, dude, talk about pushing it a little bit, Nick. Jeez. I get a sliver, and I'm like, I need to take about a month off here. Gary said, cut me open, fix my heart, and I'm back in a week. Just an animal. Gary, I hope you have a great call tonight. Again, that's Berlin versus Winneconne, 7:15 tonight on Fix. How was that for a promotion? Sounded pretty good on my end. Uh-oh, we got breaking news. Kellen Moore, I'm guessing. Kellen Moore? I can't hear you, brother.
The Saints have hired Kellen Moore as their head coach.
Okay. What do you think of old Kellen Moore, Nicholas?
I don't have a problem with Kellen Moore. I think he did a great job in Philly. Leading on the run was smart. But again, I don't like. It's tough to
kind of laid out for him.
All these guys get head coaching jobs because they're great coordinators. That's not that's obvious. It's just so hard to predict how it's going to end up working out.
Yeah.
I think he's in a bad spot.
It's terrible.
Organizationally and financially. But dude, there's only 32 jobs, so congratulations to Kellen Moore.
Okay, let's put ourselves in Kellen Moore's shoes. Clearly, he took the job. Kellen Moore, new head coach for the New Orleans Saints. Would you have stayed with the Philadelphia Eagles? You hear Nick Sirianni by name mentioned Kellen Moore, wanted him to run it back, said that in front of the entire audience in the Super Bowl. Wanted Kellen Moore. He wanted to keep the band together. If you're Kellen Moore, is that a better situation? Or does every coordinator just have aspirations of being the head guy?
Yeah.
Regardless of situation.
I think every coordinator has aspirations of being the head guy regardless of situation. Again, there's only 32 teams in the league. And these coaches, man, they have huge egos. Like, you kind of have to get into the profession. So most of them think that they're the guys that is going to change stuff, when they go to a bad organization. It would depend on the money, the difference in money.
Yeah.
And I don't know. I would probably take the head coaching gig.
I can only imagine that meeting with the management of the New Orleans Saints. they lay out all the financials to him, and they're like, your future for the next 10 years is pretty bleak, but, take a look at our roster right now. You got an aging running back. He'll be okay. You have a really rough quarterback situation. You have a star wide receiver who doesn't really want to be there anymore, who gets concussions left and right. Like, what is the selling point? Hey, the selling point is, hi, you're a head coach in the NFL. Was that it? What is the perk of being the head coach there?
To be fair, that's a pretty good selling point. Like, that's not like a small selling point.
You can be one of 32 is what the selling point is?
Yeah, basically. And again, money. You get a lot more money as a head coach than you do as an assistant coach. That matters. And, maybe they told him that, he's in charge of everything for the most part. Like, he's running the organization. That's important, too, for a lot of guys.
Has any of that come out? Is he in charge of, the general manager duties or anything like that?
I definitely don't think he's going to be the general manager, but he'll probably have a large voice.
Yeah. I think it's crazy when coaches don't have a large voice. You know what I mean? It is their team. Yeah, I understand the general manager has a job to do. They have to make the right moves, but yeah, you would think the successful ones are working simpatico with their head coach. You know what I mean? Philosophy the same. Dallas Mavericks.
We've also seen Belichick have both roles, and that didn't go
he was
very
terrible
well.
In both roles. Yeah.
In my opinion, a coach is much more short term. How are we going to win this week, this year? When as a general manager, it's your job to look at it long term. How are we going to be successful for the next 5 years, 6 years? Yeah. So they're just different jobs, I think.
Well, I wish him all the success in the world. Now that he's the head coach, do you see? We're both big into the fantasy world. Do you see anything changing as far as fantasy value comes?
No. Not unless they get a better offensive line.
Offensive line, better quarterback play. I think Alvin Kamara is the most intriguing piece on that team. But again, elder statesman at the running back position, it's tough. We've seen Kellen Moore have success on the offensive side of the ball. We can't argue that. Can't disagree with that. Good luck to him. I hope it's everything he ever dreamed of to be a head coach.
Yeah.
Any financials come out? Do they say what they're paying this guy?
No, that yet? Probably won't come out for a few days.
Yeah. All right. Well, there you go. Breaking news. Fantastic. That just happened this morning?
10 minutes ago, yeah.
10 minutes ago. Okay. Look at us on top of things. Nice. All right. Anything else taking place? Hornets basketball's taking place tonight.
Oh, yeah. That's right. Did you decide what you're working on?
Yeah, I wrote out the game plan prior to the show today. So we're gonna work on a little bit of dribbling. We're gonna work on dribbling in motion. I'm gonna try to teach them a retreat dribble. I know it's gonna be tough, but we tend to dribble to a corner and just pick up our dribble, and that's the end of things. So I'm going to try to work on them getting to a spot, and if that gets cut off, being able to be strong enough to maintain their dribble and dribble back out and reassess things. So we'll see how that goes.
Nice. What if you just worked with them on step backs?
Step back J's?
Yeah.
Yeah, man. I should. Fadeaways? Step throughs?
If they're just going to dribble into a corner, might as well have them step back and throw that thing up.
I know. It's a understanding of the game. It's a confidence thing because I have kids who can dribble to spots, and if they would just continue 2 more dribbles, get to the rack, but they see a defender and they're like, "Oh, I'm covered. I got to stop and panic," and takes a very long time to understand that you're actually not covered, and it's just another dribble. Just get past. So. Gonna try and work on that stuff with them, and then I figured instead of throwing the entire 4-man motion at them, I'm gonna break it into a half and just work on a down screen while the point guard's got the ball. Maybe if I just maybe it's too much with everyone on the floor. So just work on the down screen and the guy coming up motion, and then showing the point guard there's an option to pass the ball into the paint, or make the pass to the guy coming up. I don't know. I mean, it can't hurt. We're just gonna try running through that stuff and then run a little fives at the end of practice.
Nice.
I'm bringing my first grader tonight. I'm just gonna let him play.
See how he handles it.
Yeah, he's never shot on a 10-foot hoop. Like, I don't think he can get the ball up there yet. Mm-hmm. But who cares?
He'll run around. Yeah.
Yeah, man. Expand his knowledge of basketball a little bit.
Yeah,
and
absolutely.
See how it goes. If there's a team where he can come and try and compete, we're it, Nick.
Nice. Yeah.
We are that squad. So yeah, it'll be fun. We'll see how it goes, and again, try and make it fun while we try to learn little bits and pieces of this wacky game.
Yeah.
But yeah,
I'm thinking about getting back into playing a little bit.
Are you?
Yeah.
Like doing the morning thing, or like what do you think?
I mean, I don't know about mornings. Yeah, no, I don't know if I
5 o'clock warrior.
My church group that plays, they play on Sunday nights, and I haven't played since I rolled my ankle. But I'm thinking about I'm over the last 2 times I've played a sport, I've rolled my ankle, so I'm a little nervous, but I'm gonna get an ankle brace.
Okay. Hey, you gotta use it till you lose it, man. I'm terrified to get back out there. Like, I love basketball. I love playing. I just the pros and cons of me playing right now. There's probably
a lot more cons. Yeah.
Back can go out at any time. My Achilles can blow at any time. I don't want to deal with any of that stuff.
Yeah.
So, I'll be
anything in the knee, shoulder.
Yeah.
I mean, at your age, you could just stroke out pretty much on a basketball court.
It's even worse because I'm getting older on Friday, man.
I know.
This is terrible. If I'm not here on Friday, just assume I didn't wake up. Okay, at that age, that's a birthday gift in of itself. Hey, I woke up today. Cool.
Wouldn't be completely unexpected at your age.
Yeah, right. Yeah, well, he's not here. I figured as much. Yeah. So, I need to join a basketball league. Have you ever seen that movie?
I have not seen basketball.
Oh, Nick, let's go, man. Basketball's really fun, and I think something that we would both enjoy. You can so they build a baseball diamond.
Okay.
Except it's like stationary basketball shooting. So you shoot from second base, you get a double. You shoot a home run.
Yeah.
All the while, the other team is trying to psych you out. And dude, pull up. It's trailer time. Pull up a trailer of basketball, please, and let this rock your world. There's a movie that's withstanding the test of time, and I think this is it, Nick. You would enjoy this one. I know how big of a baseball honk you are, so there you go.
Oh, is this the South Park guys?
Yes, it is. Trey Parker and whatever his name is.
Matt Stone. One of them is in trouble, right?
What's that?
One's canceled.
Are you serious? I don't know.
Yeah.
One's in trouble? What'd they do? Don't spread misinformation here, Nick. Pressure's on.
That's what I thought. Allegedly.
Yes. Would it shock you if the South Park guys were in trouble? Probably not.
All right, I'll let you know.
All right, keep me posted. Saying hello to TikTok again. Hope everyone's having a great Tuesday. Appreciate the hearts. Thank you. I'm really interested to hear if you would watch this movie or not.
Yeah, let's check it out.
Let's go.
So far, yes.
In a world where professional sports had sunk to a new low, two guys invented a game.
Yes! Home run, that's 3-1, dude.
That took them to the big time.
Hard to believe that just 5 years ago, this game was played only on driveways.
And it's hard to believe just 5 years ago, those girls were only in grade school.
From the director of The Naked Gun and starring the creators of South Park
What an unfortunate thing to happen on Dozen Egg Night.
comes a story about their rise to stardom.
Would you mind signing these?
Sure. Oh.
The fans who adored them
Joey, look who's here.
My biological father?
and the forces
Players of your caliber should be making the big bucks, don't you agree?
that drove them apart.
Dude, you turned down Kane's off without even talking to us.
Dude, I'm not gonna cave in. Dude! 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 Dude!
Dude. Well, I guess you've got a point there.
Universal Pictures presents
I love kids. Heads up, big guy. God, needs a little work on the hands.
He's blind, Doug.
Trey Parker,
South Park.
Matt Stone,
Guess I'll take my shot now.
Yasmine Bleeth,
Here, open your blouse and say ah. Reamer!
Jenny McCarthy,
I finally got all the chrome off this for you.
JJ McCarthy's
Robert
mom.
Vaughn,
Nice. Very nice.
You want me to start on this one?
and Academy Award winner Ernest Borgnine. This
Think he won
summer,
an Academy Award for
experience
this
the
one?
passion and the triumph.
I'm the king of the world!
Sweet.
Basketball,
I don't think I've ever been this excited.
You're excited? Feel these nipples.
And
Sure, I'll check it out. I'm not against it.
sure. You didn't sound too confident in that, Nick. It's funny. What year was that from?
97.
97. Man, you were just a glimmer in your mother's eyes at that time. Just a young Mel Gibson. You look deep in thought. What do you got?
Nothing. Nope. I'm good.
Spacing. All right. Wonderful. We'll get Nick to watch basketball. That'll be a lot of fun. And that is a league that we should start or find or do something. That's something we should air right here on the Fixed platform, Nick.
Basketball?
Start a basketball league. That would be a lot of fun.
I'm in.
Yeah, heck yeah. All you got to be is a stationary shooter.
Yeah.
Not a lot of athleticism in that. So, wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. All right, man. Where do you want to go from here? Would you like to talk Extracted, or you want to dive into some NBA action?
Up to you.
Let's dive into some Laker talk here, Nick. I think it's time. We'll talk some Luka return.
Yeah.
How Austin Reeves handled his role. And to join us, come join us on Fix.tv or the Fix app if you want to hear all about the Lakers game last night. Pretty good, huh? See how the Lakers fared. See what we think about Luka and his return. Looking in the Laker, is it gold or yellow, Nick? What do you think? That's a gold, right?
It's a gold.
It's a beautiful thing. He looked great. Yeah, come check us out. We're over on Fix. It's the Fix app, PHYX, or Fix.tv, and come check us out. We'll say goodbye to Twitch and YouTube. TikTok Live, staying strong. You guys are still with us. We appreciate you guys, and we appreciate all the hearts. Thank you so very much. Thank you. All right. Nicholas,